Hey, how is it?
How are you, man?
I'm good, good. Just kicking back, kicking back.
You getting that title shot?
Hell yeah.
Hey, normally at this point, everyone's like, where's the breakdown? Where's the breakdown? You guys, we don't need a breakdown. The fight was a breakdown, and here we are. So we thought we would use this opportunity, rather than the traditional breakdowns that we get after dope T-City chokeouts, to discuss a more important victory for Brian and a more important initiative. Brian, tell them about what we got going on and how it affects them.
So now it's finishing up. We're having the Brian Ortega Foundation, and we just came up with the idea of the T-City Scholarship, which is pretty much going to be sponsoring kids who are from maybe the age of 6 to 16, and we're going to give them one free year tuition of training. And we realized that we were going to do it here at the Grace University, but we said, why should we only cater to only our community?
Right.
When there's other kids out there that need this opportunity as well, who that maybe don't live here or nearby. So partnering up with Henner, we have the Grace University and all the schools that are around, all the CTCs that are around the world.
So it's
We
going
made it
down.
happen.
So
We made it
now,
happen.
because we have 150 CTCs that teach amazing jiu-jitsu, we thought, wow, let's use this opportunity to make the T-City Scholarship a worldwide thing, and for the kids who need it the most, right? Because, Brian came in here 13 years old, trained for a year. After that, they couldn't afford it, and I was like, yo, don't worry about it. We'll take care of it from here. And, this is the result. And not that every kid who comes through on a T-City scholarship needs to fight professionally, but the benefits of having, Gracie University and having an entity and a safe place that you can go to when you're in a challenged circumstance in your life, those benefits are limitless, right?
Yeah, just jujitsu in general is amazing, and I feel like every human being should have this because, yeah, you learn the discipline, the martial art, and everything, but there's something different that when you come and you train that anyone who's ever trained at a jiu-jitsu place, they can tell you why they've been there for so long is because you find a different kind of family in there, and at least for me, people don't really understand and realize the kind of effect that people even during the training the training academy had a effect on my life, and it was someone for that trained at the university who said, hey man, you should fight in this fight when I was 15. I fought there. And there was another person who took me to my first UFC event, and I was there and I watched it and I said, this is what I want to do when I grow up. And this is different people from the university that pretty much helped me out in ways they don't even realize. And now imagine if I do that for someone. The whole environment and life that goes on with this and having jiu-jitsu, I feel like it's going to help kids and change lives, and it's going to really affect kids in positive ways.
I mean, when Brian came to say, Henry, I want to help kids have the opportunity that I was given when I was 14 years old, I said, man, anything we can do to support that, we can absolutely help make that happen. So if anyone's out there is interested, we're actually accepting applications for the T-City Scholarship. Go to gracieuniversity.com/Brian Ortega Foundation and tell us your story. Let us know about you, where you're from, why you would be an ideal candidate for this scholarship. Be patient with us because we expect to get a lot of requests and applications, but we're committed to making sure that these applications and these opportunities, these sponsorships and these scholarships are given to the kids who need them the most. So send it in. We can't wait to hear about your story. And if jiu-jitsu lands, for someone at the right time in their life, there is no telling what that can do for them and what opportunities and growth that can create in their life. And we saw it with Brian, and
And the best part is, even if you're from these ages, you can send the video yourself. You can do everything yourself, or if you're a parent, because I know my dad brought me in, and I didn't really have the courage to do it. So I know parents sometimes have kids out there who they see something in their sons, and whatever circumstance, the situation you're going through, you send us the situation, and then if we pick you, then you know what I'm saying, we pick you, and then your kid or your child gets that benefit. Or if you're a child, like I said, sometimes I felt alone, and you can do it yourself. And then we'll be, we'll be here, or wherever CTC is, we'll be your family there, and we'll help you out, and it's time to change lives.
Listen, you guys, it's an honor to be part to help out in this initiative, and everyone right now and the kind of the newer fans coming on board are falling in love with Brian T-City Ortega, the fighter. Hopefully soon to be a future UFC champion, and that's all amazing, and what he does in there is spectacular. But to me, having seen where Brian came from and the fact that he's not using this spotlight to initiate something as amazing as this without knowing, really how much help and how much of an opportunity this could be for kids all over the world. I'm in as much admiration of his out of the octagon ambition, skills, and aspirations as I am of his talents inside the cage. So honored to be part of it. And you guys, we're here to help. And it's all there. GraceUniversity.com/Brian Ortega Foundation. Let's make something very special happen. And this is just the beginning. Cool. Congratulations, brother.
Thank you.
Yeah.